we could start seeing feedback as the undercurrent of performance at work and in life, not just something that we receive in a yearly review with our boss or manager, right? Feedback is constant. So we're going to really establish a foundational mindset surrounding how we can most appropriately understand feedback, which leads us in to better understanding the mechanics of feedback. What are the actual ingredients of a proper or effective feedback exchange? Again, from the side of giving it and getting it. So when we talk about the mechanics of feedback, we're going to share a model, which is a really simple way of understanding an otherwise wholly complex process of feedback. We're going to simplify it through a very effective and applicable model, and then talk about those ingredients that are included in every feedback exchange. So thus far, we are properly orienting participants to better understand how feedback impacts them and how they can leverage feedback to enhance performance individually, in teams, from a leadership standpoint, even from an organizational standpoint. Really, at 4 different levels does this type of feedback work apply. And then finally, as I mentioned previously, all of the EQ in Action sessions incorporate practice. So we're going to spend most of our time in this session practicing the aforementioned ingredients and models, and even applying some of the research findings in small groups. And we're going to engage in sessions where we're quite literally in real time going to practice giving and getting feedback. We're going to set you up for success with job aids. First, we're going to practice how to apply and use the job aid in session, and then we're going to also give you job aids to use moving forward. Okay, and in the job aids, they're going to be a way of structuring, preparing for, and executing your feedback discussions. We're even going to give you resources to plan and prepare for how to receive feedback. Of course, the reality is we don't know when we're going to receive feedback. It could be just around the corner. It could be right after this webinar. You're going to get a piece of feedback and it might catch you off guard. In this session, we're going to talk about how to prepare for those moments, even when you don't know when they're coming, right? And again, as mentioned, all of this is rooted in our core emotional intelligence skills, which means they're actionable, they're simple, and they're things that we can revisit time and again when we do need to sharpen the core skill of giving and getting better feedback.